We never planned on coming to the US, but since we're here, we might as well do a road trip and explore its natural wonders. We are documenting it in the order of states we've visited. We are camping on the North Rim, the less visited side of the Grand Canyon. The south has a steeper cliff, and can therefore be seen as more impressive.
This place was one of the reasons for me to do a USA road trip. We are visiting the North Rim, which is not only higher than the more famous South Rim, but also is a lot greener.
It took about 6 million years for the Colorado River to carve out the Grand Canyon. The most dangerous wild animal in the park is the rock squirrel. Attacks happen daily.
This Airbnb mansion is a perfect place to recharge for our last leg of the road trip. The colors of the rocks are getting wilder and crazier. For many people we met on the way, Bryce Canyon was their favorite. It's famous for its colors and the millions of pinnacles.
We got advised by a park ranger to do a 2-day hike at the south of the national park. But I would not pass on this advice since it's so underwhelming to the rest of the park.
Heb je het losmaak?
It's famous for its colors and the millions of pinnacles, or hoodoos, as they are called in the park.
What you doing? Back home?
We are entering our last national park, Zion. Zion is one of the few national parks where there is a bus shuttle, even operating now in COVID times, and where you're not allowed to enter with a car.
Go.
The hike in the Narrows is a special one. We have to hike 7 kilometers out and back, and it's all water. We're here during the end of the summer, which means only our feet are getting wet, and sometimes our legs, and sometimes all of us. In other seasons, the water can get a lot higher. I am not cold. I am not cold. I am not cold.
Even if you take the bus at 7 in the morning, you will still trip over people at the start of the hikes. This could be seen as a bonus experience at Zion.
Our last hike. It's time to feel nostalgic and end this adventure with a bang.
Since 2000, 14 people have died on this hike to the top of Angel's Landing.
We started this hike taking the first shuttle bus. We were happy we went so early because this hike can get really busy and then it can get really scary because it's all walking along rocks and cliffs and you really want to hold on to something.
We have seen some of USA's most beautiful places. Now it's time for some disaster tourism, albeit this disaster is man-made.
Las Vegas, baby!
Nou ja, zullen we een tattoo nemen?
We thought we had booked a cheap place. I mean, it was cheap when we booked it on the phone. And I asked a trillion times if that was in fact total fee. But as sort of expected, when we entered this castle, we had to pay like a trillion other fees, and it ended up not being cheap at all.
Gewoon kut.
Thanks for watching. This was it, our US road trip. We didn't plan on it, but it was one of the most beautiful things we've ever done, even though we would both say we will never come back to the United States again. But considering everything we've seen, it was definitely worth it. See you in our next video. Bye bye.